YouTube world, what is good? What it does? What is everybody doing? How y'all doing this Friday evening? Pretty sure everybody's trying to get hold of all their last little good, you know, action-packed sports-wise before you hit that summer and it's just baseball. Then you have NASCAR and golf and all that type stuff. But then you do have the WNBA going up in there. So y'all know what it is. The battleground of sports talk, DFW Sports Raps. Y'all see the decor in the background. Y'all know how I'm repping, how I'm coming up in here, holding it down for Dallas Fort Worth Sports up in here. Still going major. It's been a, long last, night, Thursday night. And it's been a long, dreadful day, Friday, as we are watching the Stars right now get pummeled in game 5 in the AAC right now against the Edmonton Oilers as they're down 3-0. But y'all know it is the one-man force, size, and flavor of DFW Sports. What's going on? What's up, little CJ? What's up, Ulysses Guap? What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling? Mavs represent. Mavs back in the finals. Ooh, first time since 2011, yo. And how my Mavs feel about that? How my Mavs feel about that? Who better, Kyrie or Dame? Kyrie. Let's Dame, don't get me wrong, and I don't even think it's the championships. I just think the way Kyrie can break you off and finish at the rack. That now Dame to me is he's a hot. He can shoot from anywhere. But I feel Kyrie can too. He can really shoot from anywhere. But to take you off the dribble, get to the rack, finish with either hand, give me Kyrie. Give me Kai. As Ulysses talk about, man, first time being back in the finals since 2011, man. This is something flavorful, man. As you can tell, I was crunk last night. My voice is almost still about gone, a little raspy, but it's something amazing with these Dallas Mavericks. For everybody saying that, the Kyrie Luka situation wouldn't work. You come to look at it in the beginning, I don't want to say it wasn't working, but it wasn't working like it's working now. And give credit to Nico Harrison and the Mavs organization for making the trades and getting Derek Lively. Number one, this is kind of where we got to rewind all the way back through. Remember when they tanked, the mainstream media talk about Kyrie and Luka wasn't working, it didn't gel, that's why they missed the playoffs. But we all knew they had a chance to make the playoffs, and they literally tanked. They literally pulled Kyrie and Luka to preserve that top 10 pick. And we all sat here and said, bro, why are you doing that when you have a shot to still get in? But we all said, man, this pick that y'all get better be good, and I'll be damn gone. Derek Lively is the whole key to this whole operation right here. Whole operation. What's up, Mr. Cowboy? What's the deal? Little CJ say Kyrie more efficient. Hey, like I say, Kyrie can break you off with the dribble. He can get to the rack. He can hit from behind three. He got mid-range game. He can finish with either hand. He can throw the assist. Give me Kyrie. Give me Kyrie. Ulysses, what's up? Trying to go to one of these final games, but the ticket prices are fucking they're ridiculous, bro. No lie. No lie. They are ridiculous. Very. But stay tuned, though. I ain't saying nothing. I'm just saying stay tuned to the channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification chime, baby. We go up for DFW Sports. We try to be in the trenches as much as possible as well. But I'm feeling right with what you're saying right here, Ulysses, man. That game was over in the first quarter. I knew it was once Luka hit that logo 3 and started talking that shit. Luka from open and tip. This is what I like about Luka. I've always said from 2 games after watching him, when we drafted him, I'm like, man, y'all love these, foreign guys. What's up? But I saw 2 games with Luka, and I was like, bro, nah, he cold, bro. Like, he's that guy. If you've ever played blacktop basketball, he's that guy you get out. And let's be real, we're all humans. We shouldn't be doing it, but we have these perceptions. We judge when we shouldn't be. But, you get out there and you're like, this big sloppy dude, you know what I'm saying? He ain't about to do nothing. And then all of a sudden he get out there and he start busting your ass up. And not only is he busting your ass up, he talking hot cash shit about it. And it make you want to fight him because you can't stop him. That was on full display last night in Minnesota. Boy, Luka from the jump heard the noise. He heard them. He plays better in those type of pressure situations on the road than he does at home. It's not even close, bro. It's not even close. But for them to tank and get Derek Lively was a big key. You got him, and I was like, bro, he changes everything for the Mavs. And then you went and got extra size with PJ and Daniel Gafford. Bro. Hey. Daniel Gafford and them protect the rim. But Luka, first quarter, let it be known he's getting to the finals. All this overrated stuff can go to bed now because he done reached he done won a Western Conference title and a Western Conference Finals, a Western Conference Finals MVP title, putting up over 30. Come on, bro. The overrated talk. I mean, if you're a Mavs fan, you've been sitting here saying we rave about him, but everybody kept trying to say he's James Harden. He did. No, he is not. That man better. That man's way better. I just saying. I'm just saying. And then Kyrie, after Luka busts you up early in the first quarter, here come Kyrie in the second and start waxing you. What do you do? I've always said when Luka's 3-ball is falling, you're at his mercy. You're at his mercy. If the 3-ball is falling, there's really nothing you can do but get the ball out of his hand and put 2 on him. That's really all you can do. People like Keyshawn Johnson. Finally. Breaking news, y'all. The Stars finally get on the board. Look like Wyatt Johnson got the goal as they're down 3-1 right now. Little under 6 minutes left. Well, basically over 5 minutes left to play in the third period. He got a little chip in right there. Hopefully they can string together 2 more goals real quick and bring it into overtime. Back to the Mavs. For Keyshawn Johnson to say we had an easy run. I mean, the Celtics had the easiest run. They had the easiest run. Look. Everybody kept sitting here saying Luka's good, but it's not going to be good enough to get him out the first round. And we played the Clippers. They got out the first round in 6 against Paul George. Now, I get it. Kawhi being inactive, I get it. But still was supposed to be a good perimeter defensive team with Terrence Mann, all that type stuff. And they still got busted up. Okay. Let I remind you, the Mavericks have been the underdog in every series. To sit there and say that the Mavs had an easy run is just they made it look easy. They've been an underdog in every series. They're the 5th seed. Clippers were the 4th seed. So they were favored out of them in 6. Here come the Thunder, the number 1 seed in the West. Mavericks out them in 6. Being the 5 seed, they were the underdogs the whole time. Going against the Minnesota Timberwolves, number 3 seed, that just knocked off the defending champs in Denver Nuggets. Walked them down from 20 in Game 7. Number 1 defense in the NBA. Mavs disposed of them in 5 and got whatever they wanted. Give credit to Jason Kidd, too. Jason Kidd really coached the hell up out this thing. He really did. So for folks like Keyshawn Johnson or whoever, just to say the Mavs had an easy run, them teams were all supposed to be better than the Mavericks. They were all their seeds were higher. Mavs had no home court advantage throughout. None of this. And it will continue going into the NBA Finals against the Boston Celtics. Now, you can say the East hasn't been that good. You can say the East hasn't been that good or players were hurt and everything like that, but Boston showed throughout the regular season they were the best team in the NBA. And in the postseason, they disposed of people real easily. Both these teams went through the conference playoffs and disposed opponents easily. So this is going to be an interesting matchup we see. Very much. He said, man, I do not understand why the life of me Mark Cuban is, and why they are charging so much. But hey, he sure is right. It's going to be one game at a time, and you got to get 4. The goal for both teams is to get 4. You get 7 cracks at it to get 4 wins. This is what the season is all about right here, right now. Boston, we know, to me personally, they have all the pressure on them. The Mavericks are not, I don't want to say they're in this mindset that they're happy to be in the NBA Finals. No, they have the mindset they are the best team in the NBA. They have that mindset. They really do. Where I say the Boston Celtics have the more pressure, they've been here a couple times. This is actually a series where we won't have the veteran edge over the team, because I think that's the one thing that played key for the Dallas Mavericks against the Thunder and the Timberwolves. They had better, more veteran leadership going on. Clippers, I think it was about even, because with Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, come on. They had some veterans on there. And the Mavs disposed of them. As little CJ gonna talk about it, how they gonna say we had an easy run, but the media had us losing to the Clippers, OKC, and getting, like I said, being the 5th seed, you were the underdog in every playoff series, and you dog walk folks, made it look easy. They really did. Let me take a sip, because we can talk Mavericks all day. Stars look like they about to drop game 5 at home. That sucks, because now you got to win 2 straight to get to the finals. 2 straight. Not an easy run. Cuban did sell the team. But he still has stake into the Mavericks. How long that would last, I don't know. They win the chip this year, he'll probably give it all up. Straight up. Ulysses, what you got? The final's going to come down to who can win the rebounding game and role players and coaching. I 1,000 agree with you on that, which was coming up to some of my next points. When you get to this type of stage, these are the best teams left in the NBA, in the league. So the talent level is not going to be that much separated from each other. Now, do the stars come up willing to play when they play? You got to pretty much assure that both coaches are making game plans to limit the star players. So, to your point, the role players, that Derek White, shoot. And one thing I can say, if Kristaps Porzingis is healthy, as much as, Boston fans got an issue with Kyrie, it is what it is. Mavs fans have some type of, we feel some type of way about Kristaps Porzingis too. We feel like he be quitting. He ain't never healthy. We feel like he quitting. But if he's able to play and give it a go, that stretches the floor and give much more depth to the Boston Celtics. But where I like the Mavericks is their size. With P.J. Washington, Daniel Gafford, and Derek Lively, their size to me is what's going to be able to keep them at bay, and they're going to keep doing what they do. Because if you're going to take the ball out of Luka's hands or Kyrie's hands, yeah, they're going to force P.J. Washington, Derrick Jones Jr., and the centers, I guess, to beat them. But we've shown we can do that. So, like you say, the rebounding game, Derek Lively, Daniel Gafford, those two right there, they're going to have the series of their lives. And then it comes down to coaching. Oh, they almost hit the empty net. That's game, though. That's game. Stars drop game 5, 3-1 against Edmonton. Not a good game. Stars were basically down the whole damn game. They just lacked energy coming out into this. Their skates weren't active at all. It just looked like they're about out of gas here. It sucks, but it looks like they're kind of out of gas. They're not playing good at home, so that's giving more cause to pause right there. You're not playing good at home. You're good on the road, but if you win on the road in game 6, you still got to come down here and win in game 7. Stars got to regroup. Pete DeBoer got to get the troops right. So let's see what they can do. I'm looking as we got outshotted on the goal, 26-20, but it sucks because the Stars have not been good this whole series on power plays. And really what got this game taken away was you ended up getting 2 penalties that, Ryan Suter, it was one of his dumbest penalties. But you get 2 penalties right there, and on both power plays, Edmonton wasted no time. No time. I don't think it took longer than 45 seconds for them to go ahead and capitalize on those power plays. And it took the Stars right out of it. It took the home crowd out of it as well. Just an ugly night for the Dallas Stars. Ugly night. Talking about jumping back to the Mavericks, man. Lil CJ, what you say? What you say? Tatum and Brown ain't clutch. We got 2 clutch players in the league. Man, the only thing I can say is Tatum and Brown has been here before. They've been here multiple times. This is where I keep saying the pressure is more on the Celtics. They've been the best team all year in the NBA. They've been the best team. Throughout their side of the playoffs, they've been the best team as well in the conference. They have been here a couple times before. The pressure is on them to win it. The Mavericks, Luka getting to the finals and getting the pieces that was brought to him shows that the Mavericks are trying to win. I think Luka stays regardless. Luka stays regardless. He signs the Supermax, and he's on to creating his Maverick legacy. But, not only do the Mavericks have 2 of the clutchest players in the league, they just really have 2 of the best players in the league. Let's just keep it 100, man. They got 2 of the best players in the league in the same backcourt. When the game is, bro, they got 2 assassins. It almost looked like, to the point, Kyrie normally he'll be humble if Luka's going off, and he ain't got a score, he cool with it. Kyrie said, hell no. Nah. This was the first time I saw Kyrie be like, hold on, Luka. Hold on, bro. I know you cold, but wait a damn minute. I'm cold too. It's almost like that friendly competitive battle they got going on. Two assassins, bro. Two assassins smelling blood in the water, willing to take your heart. And that's exactly what they did. So our clutch players, I'm going to take them against anybody. When you're asking, do I expect anything from the team starting next week? I mean, what I expect is Jason Kidd has this calmness to him about. I think everything from his mistakes that he did in Milwaukee and then his stops everywhere else and contributing in a lot of playoff runs and finals, I think it's all coming to him, and knowing as a player with Luka's skill set, with him able to get the team in the right position or just control the offense, he vibes with Luka right there. Kyrie, what I expect from the team in this next week is to come out laser focused. As you see, they are playing good on the road. They are right now playing their best basketball, and it's on the road. And we all know what's about to happen. Kyrie, a lot of Boston fans don't like Luka neither, because everybody try to compare him to Larry Bird and that type stuff. But other than that, they're going to be on Kyrie's ass. They're going to be on his top. And I just look for both of them to not fold. I think this will galvanize the Mavericks even more. It's going to make, because Kyrie has changed the whole culture of the Dallas Mavericks. Since they done got on this run, he's giving them their calming presence, but now he's starting to show, I can carry it too, which shows, I've always said, look, Luka can be a leader, but he's his own guy, bro. He's just that guy that's going to ball, and I will take that because his play is going to back it up. Let's talk about him talking shit. That boy's a killer, bro. What you saw last night, like I said, we saw this 2 years ago when it was Game 7 against the Phoenix Suns, and he did the exact same thing from tip off. Blew them boys out. And I'm like, man, look. Luka has showed you, bro. He showed us time and time again he's that dude. I think the rest of the NBA world and everybody else is starting to catch on just because they're deep into this run and the way they are making it look. I mean, I understand Minnesota is now a rival team because Luka is going to be hated in that city for a long time. Don't let the Mavs win the final. He will be hated for as long as that generation stands around, because literally they had home court advantage in the Western Conference Finals and did not win one home game. And the person that really took their heart, Game 1, it started with Kyrie. When Anthony Edwards talked that, that he got Kyrie missed. Then Luka took your heart in Game 2. It's still kind of funny. It's still kind of funny how it happened. And then Game 3, which your boy was there, by the way, Luka, Kyrie go off. Game 4, okay, y'all finally did something. But Game 5, bro, Luka stamped them out. Stamped them out. I did see the clip of Michael Finley take that beer away from Luka. I mean, they're having great times right now. Luka needs to stay away from the beers because I believe that's why your ass is in a little bit more shape. Which there was a lot of criticism of us as Maverick fans and him crying to the referees. I think that's what gets on a lot of people's nerves more than anything. But I think people have no words for what has happened throughout this Western Conference playoffs. How the Mavs, and particularly Luka Doncic, how he's been busting folks up. Hey. Mavs fans been seeing this for a while. We know what Luka's capable of. Now we just seeing it unfold with Kyrie. PJ Washington is standing on business. Derrick Jones Jr. And let's just look how much better the Mavs are compared to the 2 years ago in 2022 when they made the Western Conference run. Now, you had Jalen Brunson, who was really your second star. We can all agree Kyrie is an upgrade over Jalen Brunson. No disrespect to Jalen Brunson, because I still fucks with JB. I really do. But Kyrie is the better player. Let's just get that out of the way. Dorian Finney-Smith, Dodo, that was my boy. You asked him to do whatever. He reminded me of what Shawn Marion was asked to do a lot of. Cover damn near 1 through 5. Whoever's hot, you put Dodo on. You know what I'm saying? But offensively, he was limited. Now you got Derrick Jones Jr. to replace him. They got about the same stature, but Derrick Jones Jr. can jump out the gym. He can get rebounds and he can body folks. He will yam on folks. I think his offensive game is better than Dorian Finney-Smith's. That gives me the plus for him to be over the top. You can say Dorian Finney-Smith defense is better, but Derrick Jones Jr. It's not that far from better than Derrick Jones Jr. But I think Derrick Jones Jr. offensive game and potential is far better than Dorian Finney-Smith. And then Reggie Bullock. Yeah. I mean, he had size, length to play defense, but he was an inconsistent 3-point spot-up shooter. You bring in PJ, Mr. Stand-on Business Washington. He has more size. At the same time, he's more of a shooting 3-point threat and an offensive threat. That's an upgrade. Then our center position, we had Dwight Powell starting. Come on, bro. Luka should have got MVP for getting to the Western Conference Finals with a Dwight Powell starting center. And then Maxi Kleber. Now you throw in Daniel Gafford, Derek Lively. We all know those are upgrades. So like I said, Luka should be staying. He should be staying. Said the Mavs are more into winning than the Cowboys. You see, all in. Let's not get started on the Cowboys. I'm not going to lie. I'm having the time of my life, and it's not even resulting around them. But to your point, though, it's inevitable. It's coming right around the corner. The OTAs, Michael Parsons, he's really staying away. CeeDee Lamb staying away. I mean, but Dak is there. Like I said, Dak can be there because he still has all the leverage. If they don't get a deal done before the end of the season hits, then they won't ever get a deal done. He'll be gone. And I wouldn't blame him. I damn sure wouldn't blame him. Get into the chat. What's up, little CJ? What you say? What Kyrie did to Anwar Cinema had him on. And the whole time he breathing in that oxygen mask, he like, what the hell was I thinking? What the hell was I thinking? Ulysses say we came a long way. Our centers in a few seasons ago with Dwight Powell, Willie Cauley-Stein, and even Boban. Now you got Lively and Daniel Landlord Gafford. So you already know what I'm saying. And we clearly saw in Game 5 when Derek Lively came back. When Derek Lively is in the lineup, bro, I'm just sitting here like whatever the Wolves did or tried to do, it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Mavs had something else to say. A couple of things to say. And they buried him, and they buried him quick. They took the life out of Minnesota. That sucks. But It's a good feeling if you're a Mavericks fan. And I'm just saying, from that team 2 years ago, Luka literally carried that team on his back. But this go round in a blowout, the game wasn't even that close, but in a blowout closeout to advance, bro, he had a lot of help along the way. And that's all you can ask for. Now, Luka, you here. I'm pretty sure the Celtics are going to do everything. I think they'll probably put Drew Holiday on Kyrie. They'll probably let that be one-on-one right there, and they're going to take the ball out of Luka's hands. You better. So PJ Washington, Daniel Jones Jr., y'all don't always have to settle for the three. I see the Mavericks having the size in this game. The Celtics' depth, and if KP come back, their depth and being able to shoot anywhere on the three gives them the advantage. But to me, the Mavs have the advantage with the size. I don't think they have seen the size in the paint and athleticism that we have throughout those Eastern Conference Finals. Now, I'll probably be having me, a guest or two on here sooner or later. I mean, me and the bros will get together and we'll also do some sessions going on for sure. But try to get my man Mikey Two Guns, as we both did Sports Radio. You're the direct feed for all that sports. Make sure you catch me every Wednesdays, 9 to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. We be doing the same thing what we doing right here, kicking flavor from DFW spot. But he used to do it, but he's doing his own content as just like I am as well. But he hold it down for everything in Boston. So I'll be able to bring somebody from the other side. Hopefully be able to bring him into it. Let's see how we could do this. Maybe winner of each game host the show or something like that. Or we go back and forth, or the home team will host the show and go on about that. We'll try to make some things happen. So, of course, a couple of games is down here. I'm just going to do the MJ shrug. Luka did it yesterday, too. After he hit bank glass off a three, you were like, well, it's good, too. It's good, too. It's good, too. Looking here, probably tomorrow we'll do another show as well. We'll go ahead and try to dig into this finals matchup, as they don't play until next Thursday. But we'll start digging in and getting a lot of finals talk. Hopefully the Stars can bounce back and they can get them some finals talk in there as well. It's actually been a sad day for the DFW. All Dallas teams lost today. All Dallas Fort Worth teams lost. Rangers got smacked by the Marlins. I think they lost, 8-2. The Wings lost. The Stars lost. Rough day. But we're here celebrating that the Dallas Mavericks are back in the Western Conference Finals for the first time since 2011 and their third franchise's appearance in the NBA Finals. We looking to root these Mavericks on something serious. We're going to be the underdogs again. A lot of people really never liked Boston. Like, Boston is one of those franchises where a lot of people don't like to see them win. But a lot of people are going to be on their sides because they do not like Luka Doncic. You know why? Because he got that Kobe in him, bro. He going to talk shit. If you talking shit to him and he busting you up, he's going to talk shit back to you. And this is where we love Luka. What we call him? Yesterday, he had the shag. He had the Dallas shag. They call him Ledbetter Luka. You don't know, Ledbetter is basically your main street in basically crossing over, going into Oak Cliff. Ledbetter Luka with the shag. I loved every second of it, y'all. I loved it. And what was kind of crazy that day, storms had came through. Our power was out. Man, I was like, are you kidding me? Now I got to really, really go somewhere, but I was going to end up going to my sister's house and watch the game anyway. But I was like, are you really kidding me? Y'all really going to do this? But the power came back on when he got off work. I'm glad we got to witness this whole thing get put to bed. Oh, it was lovely. And I look for, I'll give my predictions of the series going on, but just looking at the season in a vacuum, man, you couldn't be more proud of the Dallas Mavericks than what they have gave you this season. Because like I said, they were one of those playoff teams. If you ain't ever seen them, they lost grip on the season. They were doing good, but then they started losing grip on the record and all that stuff, and they were fighting for playoff contention, play-in contention. Then Nico Harrison made the moves, and ever since they got PJ and Daniel Gafford, they have been, if not the best basketball team, one of the best basketball teams in the NBA. And that's why they're one of the two teams that are still standing, competing for it all, as it will start next Thursday on June 6th, ABC, YouTube. Y'all already know we're going to make sure that we're going to do shows every game for sure. I can't say that we'll do pregame every series or every game, but we'll damn sure do postgame every game that series. It's the finals. It's here to get here. Now, if the stars get there, then y'all will see that this channel will keep popping. But like I said, you got other questions about Cowboys, Rangers, whatever. We represent everybody. Y'all see the decor in the background, man. We represent for everybody. I need to get my GoPro here going pretty soon, so we'll probably try to see if I can. Therefore, I got something that I can do live during the whole finals. Just look the way he's, you know what I'm saying, for the road games more than anything. And mostly the home game. Just stay tuned for the home games. That's all I got to say. Stay tuned to the channel. Like, subscribe. Y'all know how we going to get down, I believe. But this season has been a big season for the Dallas Mavericks. Nobody expected them to be in the NBA Finals. I don't even think a Mavericks fan truly 100% believed that. I think we thought we could make noise. I'm just saying in the beginning of the season. I think we thought we could make some noise, but then once you saw what you had from Derek Lively and then you got PJ Washington and Daniel Gafford, it was like, oh, Mavericks actually got a shot. And for us to run through what we ran through in the Western Conference, to me personally, every team that we played in the Western Conference playoffs is a better team than what the Boston Celtics played in the Eastern Conference playoff run they had. That's what I'm sticking on. I'm sticking on that. So now it's hard to say that when the Boston Celtics are the number one seed in the NBA and in the Eastern Conference, they did what they were supposed to against all them teams. But I'm like, the Mavs weren't supposed to be in this. They were supposed to be outed in the first round again. They damn sure wasn't supposed to get past the OKC Thunder. But it happened. Now we here. Luka is finally in the finals. There's no more overrated talk. There's no more overrated talk when you go through the Clippers, you go through the Thunder, and you go through the number one defense in the NBA, in the Minnesota Timberwolves, and you put up 30 plus, like 32 with the Western Conference Finals MVP. Now, Luka, they finished the job and get 4 wins here. Maybe we'll have that discussion on another live stream. Comparing Luka, I don't want to get ahead of myself because they still got to go out there and play. So we'll do that for another time. Hopefully it's basically the Mavericks hosting up the trophy and we'll be able to talk about that. So make sure y'all save that conversation. I believe that's something we're going to have a great talk on. But Luka's been waiting for this moment his whole time, and I don't think I know he's not going to shrivel up under the moment. That's one thing I think a lot of Dallas Maverick fans hold on to Luka. Like, a lot of Dallas teams fold under pressure. Their stars fold under pressure. Luka ain't folding. He ain't going. Not if he got something to say about it. And Kyrie, I'm just like, bro, this series will be more hard for you because I know it's going to be a lot of emotion for you. As much as I know you're at peace and you've healed and matured, got over a lot of things that's going on, I just believe for a great fact, there's going to be you're human. There's going to be some emotion that's going to get to it. Boston, we already know how they fans can be. Let alone, bro, the way you left, it leaves a sour taste in their mouth. I think anything could have happened. You could have flicked the crowd off and everything, but to stomp on the logo, yeah, you're forever on their shit list. No matter how much at peace you are at life and how much good you're doing, you are forever on their shit list, bro. But the type of dude that I know you are and the basketball player that I know you are, shit, y'all better leave him alone. And if y'all get to talking too much shit to him, y'all gonna be booing him and Luka. And they gonna thrive on it. I think this is gonna be the series that the road teams will show up. And it's gonna go them 6-7 games. For sure. But I think the road teams are gonna be what makes this series everything. Because I believe both teams play real good on the road. Real good on the road. That's what I'm believing. That's what I'm seeing right there. But for all my Mavs fans, it feels real good. I know it does, man. I'm here. We're here to represent. Of course, we're still going to represent the Stars as well. I'm going to try to get us a session tomorrow with the brothers. See what they got going on. See what we can get cracking. See how we can get these Rangers to play some consistent baseball. We'll have a couple day or two to go in between, but hey, Listen said, I want this series to go 6 or 7, and I want the refs to let them play. I don't want them ticky tacks. Which, if they're gonna let them play, this is what we fear about Luka. I think that's the only fear I be having about Luka. Is him crying too much to the referees, getting teed up. But what he has to know and what Kyrie has to tell him, this is the finals, bro. Fuck them refs, man. This is the finals. Just go play ball. Go get you the chip, bro. Go get you a chip. Because Luka, say what you want. Mavericks win the NBA title. Luka Doncic is by far head and shoulders the best player in the NBA. In the world. By far. That's all he's really missing to his resume right now. Is an NBA title and most likely coming with it an NBA Finals MVP. Bro, he get that. He's the best player in the world. And it won't even be close because Luka's been doing this since the start of his career. He just hasn't had the postseason success. Dude's a killer. Y'all gonna put some respect on his name. And I hope this series makes everybody put respect on his name when it comes with a ring. But we'll see. Like I said, I'm going to look to have somebody from across the wall, across the lines. Me and him will go back and forth, talk about it. My man, Mikey Two Guns, big shout out, salute to him. Check out his channel, OBC, R Bleeping City. Check it out, man. He just does great Boston content, bro. He's a real down-to-earth brother. He's real cool. He's actually like getting interviews with players, coaches, former players, all that type stuff, man. He's a great follow, man. For any, if you're trying to follow somebody and get to know Boston Celtics or any Boston team, check over to his channel, bro. Big shout out to him. But yeah, man, Friday night, as y'all hear, I got the frog in my throat, man. It's been a rough Friday, end of the month type of stuff, but it was all good because we stayed up partying all last night for the Dallas Mavericks advancing to the finals for the third time in franchise history and back again since 2011. The city is still lit. Y'all know what we about to do. Let's just hope it go into a victory. So I'm looking to stay consistent doing some more lives. So I'm looking forward to hitting y'all with a live tomorrow. Let me go ahead and read over some of my clippings, look over into some of the Dallas Morning News, see some of these articles, DallasCowboys.com. We'll start getting some more Cowboy talk ramped up in here as the summer camps are getting, summer is getting ready to approach. So, hey, y'all already know what to do, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that like, subscribe, hit that notification chime. Y'all know what this is, the battleground of DFW Sports Talk, baby. It's DFW Sports Raps. Appreciate everybody for tuning in for the moment that they could. Appreciate y'all for giving y'all a little Friday Eve. Ain't got nothing to do, chilling back, kicking it back with your boy one time because he's the eyes and flavor of DFW Sports, bringing y'all from the trenches and what he see at the crib. We going all the way. Appreciate you listeners up in here, little CJ, Mr. Cowboy. What's good, man? We'll have some more conversation going on. Maybe we'll get the brothers up in here. Traveling Random. What's good? Appreciate y'all for tuning in, making the live liver than what it was. I will catch y'all on the rebound tomorrow. We'll get some more things going in. But until then, man, make sure you do everything with love because, love always wins. That's the law. I'm out, y'all.